All right, I'm
Try to go by your first
Tim
and last
number
name.
one, I guess you could say, followed by Tim number two. So it's great to be here today. I'm going to talk to you first about what we have accomplished here in Wyoming, our WCM sub team, in relation to the how we work together with all of our school systems and superintendents over a period of numerous years to get them toward being ready to be storm ready, not only storm ready supporters in some locations, but also weather ready nation ambassadors, lightning safety toolkit locations, and how we've meshed that together into a 10-point plan to ensure that they're as prepared as possible, and how we're working together to get our schools ready for the winter. So that's basically the crux of the presentation, and I just want to thank everyone, past and present, that has worked at the Riverton office, including definitely my predecessor, Chris Jones, Kelly, even you too. You all had a big role in how things move forward with our school outreach program to getting it to where it is today. And it's just been a team effort, and I've been proud to be part of it. So, as it is with all things in Wyoming, we can get snow just about any month of the year out here in Wyoming. So, hopefully by April, I'm not saying I thought they'd run out of snowflakes by now, but you just never know. So, but as I digress, we at the National Weather Service office here in Riverton, we've worked closely with the Central Region, involving the Central Region roadmaps, involving the Weather Aid Nation objectives, involving Volume 1 and Volume 2. Those have been some of the foundations that we've worked together as a WCM sub-team here at the Riverton office to engage with our school districts and make sure that those key deliverables for partnership building and outreach are accomplished. And we've worked together as an office to put together AOP goals, which fortunately we've met. And in the past, and as we're ongoing, it's just going to be, as always, an ongoing effort to make sure that our school systems are as prepared as possible and weather ready. So with that, I want to talk first about how we got started further involving this project to tie everything in together. Chad Hahn and myself, Chad was the WCM at that time at the Cheyenne office. We had the opportunity to meet with all the Wyoming Association of School Superintendents at their annual conference on April 20th, 2017. And at the conference, we really hit upon the importance of working together with all the schools in the state, involving the Weather Ready Nation Ambassador and Storm Ready program. So we had that great opportunity there, and I encourage you to look for these opportunities. Virtual for now, of course, with COVID, in the future, hopefully, as we get back into the swing of things, being in person. We had the chance to meet with 80 school superintendents at this important annual conference. And that was our way of getting that message out and letting them know how we could work together with them to be more proactive, involving the Weather Aid Nation and IDSS outreach programs across the state of Wyoming. Here in Wyoming, we have basically a one Wyoming outreach presence here, and we all work together to get the job done, with Wyoming Office of Homeland Security being a big partner, along with the county emergency managers, and then down to the school system superintendents, principals, and onward. So, after the meeting that we had with all the superintendents, we had some very good comments coming back from the conference, and we took it one step further here at the Riverton office. But I just wanted to show you real quick our school districts across Wyoming here and into the Riverton County warning area. We cover from Sweetwater County to Natrona County, up to Johnson, Bighorn County. We have, these 11 counties in our county warning area, but we do cover 56,396 square miles. So that's quite a big area that we have to cover and watch consistently 24/7. So meeting with the school superintendents definitely took some time, and we initially set up meetings, our WCM sub team, with the school superintendents at their monthly meetings. We were fortunate to get some time on their agenda, and we talked about a 10-point plan that I'm about to show you with the principals and the school superintendents on how we could better engage and also better prepare and hopefully make our county schools and districts more weather ready. And that's the objective of the Weather Ready Nation Ambassador Program. So, you know, we met with them at the meetings. We went through the whole process with them, with the school superintendents and the principals. Had a lot of great feedback from it because, you know, obviously if it's free, it's great. Of course, it just takes time and a lot of effort on their part to go through the process of being, you know, as prepared as possible. And that's their objective too, because as they do it and as I view it, our students and school-age children, that's our future. So we've got to protect our future, right? So we utilized Blue Sky Days to set up further meetings county by county. We basically did some retail outreach, as I call it. So we moved county by county across the county warning area, and until we finally, you know, finished the project, I guess you could say the initial steps of the project. So we're basically now in the continual effort to update and improve what we're doing here. So, but with the meetings, you know, we definitely, along with meetings, we make sure while we're in the county to stop by and see the principals and, you know, make sure that they have some more materials for outreach. And, you know, I make it as I go out in the county when COVID allows in the future, it's important to maximize your time. That's definitely the objective. So this is the 10-point plan that we came up with involving our Weather Ready Nation Weather School project here in Wyoming. You know, all of our schools now are lightning safety toolkit locations, Weather Ready Nation ambassadors. We provide the large cloud charts as available for teachers at the schools, small cloud charts for students upon them needing those. With each school, we have gone through with emergency management to ensure that they have a good weather safety inspection and provide the necessary recommendations for where they need to be and so forth. So, you know, we went through this whole plan, severe weather safety plan, weather radio receivers in all the schools, ensuring that the schools have the Jetstream weather curriculum and online weather school presentations that they can use as a, you know, obviously a teaching addition. And, you know, we've always made sure to add all of our principals and superintendents involved in the Weather Ready Nation Ambassador Project to our National Weather Service email briefing list. And AMS data stream shared with all the schools that project atmosphere, and making sure that our State High School Athletic Association is heavily involved with the projects that we're working on in the state. So, you know, that led to one by one us working with the school districts, and we now have 144 schools that are total. That's the entire school number in our county warning area that are now Weather Ready Nation ambassadors and lightning safety toolkit locations. So all schools have adopted a weather safety plan, safe locations for students during severe weather, and participate in severe weather drills and exercises. Because, you know, we may not get severe weather here in Wyoming during the winter, thunderstorm severe weather, but, you know, in points east, in this eastern section of central region, definitely can at times have that potential to have that severe weather outbreak that can occur during the winter months. So, you know, that further led to us congratulating all the school districts and the schools across our area. We last year recognized them all as Weather Ready Nation ambassadors of excellence. So we thought this was a good way to kind of top off the project, I guess you could say, in that sense, and to congratulate them definitely for a job well done. They've really been proactive. And, you know, it's really refreshing to be at an office here where they know who the National Weather Service is. That's really a testament to the folks that have been here over the years. They've kept a very active outreach effort in the community. So, you know, we also have worked closely with, as an office with NOAA. We were fortunate to get the 2019 NOAA Historical Preservation Grant, and we have built 7 displays that are the pop-up type of displays that can be shown. We've had a couple of events before COVID came along to where we could show these to some of the schools. And I have various topics for, you know, of the displays: thunderstorm, flooding, blizzards, high winds, fire weather, and so forth. So the objective is to get that information out to the schools and to educate them involving these are the main weather hazards that affect the schools here in Wyoming. So that was developed by our WCM sub team here at Riverton, and it's been great to work with these folks. They've done a great job. So to further move things along involving the process, we continually have had in the past email contact lists, but this year we moved everything over to IRIS, and involving our Weather Aid Nation ambassadors and all of our contacts to IRIS now, and we have that capability of pointing and clicking 2 or 3 times within IRIS, or however many times you need to, for different types of important items, and we can send that. We can send those out to all of our you know, schools, our superintendents, and also the briefing information, our sit reports, and so forth to all of our partners with IRIS. Haven't had any problems with IRIS. We even have set up within IRIS texting capabilities that we've tried with the County Emergency Management and our main partners without any issue. So the other outreach initiative that we've continually stressed with our operations team is to have a Wyoming Weather Aid Nation Wednesday post with social media, and we do share that with all of our Weather Aid Nation ambassadors, including the schools. And you know, the important thing about getting that message out is it's essential in advance of any type of a severe weather event, and especially with winter coming, with winter storms, we ensure we send out significant winter storm sit reports and email blasts to our Weather Aid Nation ambassadors, which includes the schools and superintendents, so that they can get that early bit of information. And we also provide twice a week situation reports that's done right now by the Cheyenne office, that is also prepared and provided to all of our Weather Aid Nation ambassadors. In advance of this winter season, just to firm things up, we held a pre-winter IWT back in early September, right around the time where we had the near record snow, early snow here in central and western Wyoming. A good part of the area had 2 to 6+ inches of snow on September 8th. So this annual pre-winter season IWT, we mainly focused on the sit reports, some of the new products such as related to WSSI, new snow probabilities, to get some good feedback. So we did several surveys with Menti, and we're able to get some good feedback in relation to when we should issue those sit reports and to firm that up. And it's definitely was universally indicated, definitely by that 4 to 4:30 a.m. issuance time would be ideal. So that definitely gives them just enough time to look at it, to make that final decision before deciding what to do involving school for a particular day. So the important thing, we also, you know, we firmed up our email, Weather Aid Nation ambassador email list, highlighted our briefing capabilities and what we can do with IDSS strategies. And we also have updated our winter weather playbook involving with schools and other of our other main core partners. At day 5 we do this, at day 4 we do that, at day 3 down to the event, and even aftermath. What are the items that we should be providing to our partners? So here's an example of the twice a week you know, situation report that's issued by the Cheyenne office that we also provide to our partners. And it really highlights the most threatening to lesser amounts within the document. We also give an 8 to 14 day outlook, any type of snowpack and drought conditions typically during the winter months. And of course, our example situation report here that we provide involving, snow totals and different other needed information within the email blast. We also have tried to educate our partners involving the snow probabilities graphics, because that's going to be a big thing going forward. So I encourage you to take a look at that and provide some good information to your partners, and also look for some feedback from it too. I know there could be some things that we could learn from that. So, but as I begin to wrap up, future plans for our Wyoming Weather Aid Nation Weather School project, we're going to just continue to maintain the ambassador database, expanding our outreach to tribal schools, underserved schools, and expand our, quote, as I call it, Professor Weather safety presentations to the schools once we're allowed to get out and do the COVID. In advance, we've been doing some, completing some virtual talks via Google Meet and also GoToWebinar. And, we also are going to continue. We've been completing each year a Wyoming Youth in STEM event in Riverton. We may have to do that obviously virtually this year unless things change, and we may expand that to the Casper area. It's a day-long event where we really get a chance to reach out and touch in that sense, involving weather safety and education, our students in the area. So the important thing going forward too, we're always looking for opportunities to add weather stations to as many schools as possible, because that's going to stimulate learning. That's the objective. So, I just want to say it's been a great project to work on, and as we move forward, we're just continuing to firm things up and involving how we provide IDSS to our schools. And with that, I just want to thank you guys. Are there any questions?